Alright, hey everybody. It is Winifred Fox here, and it is technically day 2 of mail call for the Schwinn PK80 build. Uh, Last night I had some parts show up, and today I had some parts show up, so I'm going to go over them, what I got, and what little bits of cleanup I need to do on them. Alright, so then to start off, I got a 32 tooth sprocket, and this is from Stu's. Something underneath there. It's written in Chinese. I can't read that, plus that cover is made up there. I got a CDH power hub off Amazon. All of this is off Amazon. Came with a spacer and hardware to mount the sprocket. The hub is a little bit over tightened. It smells pretty greasy, so I might have to replace bearings on that right away if it is over tightened and it's really rough. And I also got a Freewheel single speed sprocket, which feels nice. It didn't feel rough. It's a 16 tooth, so it is a little bit smaller than the BMXs that I used to run when I was in middle school. CDH power, 4-bolt engine mount for the front. Brakes are from Sunlight. I got the front and rear side pull and their dual pull brake lever. If you get this brake kit, I do not suggest running with the levers that come with the kit. They are really chintzy. They just clamp on, and they seem really I wouldn't trust that. I'm sure they're fine for a pedal bike, but I'd want something a little bit more substantial running power through these. Generic spring tensioner, because I know that the clamp-on tensioners can wiggle loose and fall into the spokes. These don't do that. I may have to go with stiffer springs. I don't know. These have their own bucket of issues that I've heard that they can deal with. So we'll see what goes on with that. Jet kit, because you always want to make sure your carb is tuned right. And these are really nice because each one is marked with what size they are. Anti-lock. I know LA Hover was talking about putting in like some JB Weld or something into the little gap to stop chain lock. This is just a little aluminum plate that goes into that same spot. A couple little machine screws and nuts and lock washers. This is one of the Stu's ones off of Amazon. I think this was only like $5. But here's the fun one. This is CDH Power cast head. This is their high compression head, the cast one. And something that I noticed right off the bat as soon as I took it out, it has got a lot of cast flashing around the spark plug seal. I'm gonna have to take a Dremel to just to clean up that seat. And a little bit, but not as much, are on the head stud seats. The chamber looks alright. There's some minor pitting casting imperfections. But you're going to get that with these cast heads. Mail call day 3 for the Schwinn PK80. Let's see what came today besides the engine kit. And, well, what came in the engine kit. Alright, so in the little Amazon box, we have my mirrors and the mounts. Flat. Nice. Ooh, those are nice and shiny. Hello. Mounting brackets, I'm going to probably repaint with a chrome metallizer. Engine kit. Manual. Warranty card. Box of small parts. So this kit looks like I won a little bit of a lottery. It's got a speedometer in it. It came with it. It has an odometer too, and it reads in kph. That's fine. It's already got 1/3 of a kilometer on it. This is our rig joint and nuts, bolts, lots of nuts and bolts. Gas cap, spark plug, return spring, spark plug tool, fuel line, little fuel filter. I think I might replace that fuel line. Petcock. Ooh, petcock looks okay. Gas tank mounting straps. I wonder what that strap does. We'll find out. 4-bolt mounting bracket. It was advertised with the 2-bolt, so yay, Amazon lottery. Button lock clutch lever. So that's nice. Don't have the weird defective trigger lock that everybody's been having problems with. It's a little sticky, but it's riveted. So unless I want to really drill that out and re-rivet it, that's kind of just how it's going to be. But yeah, I think I'm going to repaint that again with metallizer, so it's nice and chrome. Chain, guard, pretty common. Little bits of scuffing on it from transport. That's pretty common. It's only Chinesium after all. Grips, these seem like standard fare. I don't really like the hand feel on them. I got other grips on the way. Kill switch and throttle. Plastic. I got a metal one on the way. I'll save this as backup. Throttle cable and clutch cable. Pretty standard fare. Stock muffler. Surprisingly, it doesn't sound like there's any welding slag in there. Guessing that's an exhaust bracket. Yeah, looks like exhaust bracket. Looks like 415 chain. Please tell me it's got a master link. Yes, it do. Nice. Alright, that's the small parts box. We're not going to be using half of this on this build. This is almost all going to go into spare parts. This is what we were looking for. This is Schwinn PK80. Build date, March 2021. So this has been sitting around for a year. Comes with a NT carburetor. At least this is officially an NT carburetor, but it's absolutely covered in mold release agent. That is just greasy. Choke seems a little stiff. Does not come with the O-ring. They still, for some reason, have the rivet float pusher, which doesn't really do anything but flood the carb. Basic standard CDI, not the upgraded one. We got an upgraded CDI and magneto coming. This is supposed to have the 8mm studs. It looks like it does. It's got Allen headwear. This might be a G4 cylinder. So that's cool. Looks like... It looks like studs for the manifold, but bolts for the exhaust. Normally that's flipped. I'm going to see if I can't flip that. If they're the same thread size, I'm going to flip that. From what I understand, bolts on the carburetor work better and studs on the exhaust work a little bit better. Standard head. Depending on how the chamber looks, like I'm going to probably test them back and forth, see which runs hotter, which runs cooler, which runs a little bit nicer between the standard head and the CDH head that I got. I'm not lying, see? Standard 2.5 liter tank with Chinesium welding. I think I'm going to probably order up a little bit of flat stock and do that kit that Bikeberry was talking about on their last build, the one that they're giving away, supposedly. And double up the brackets on that so I don't pull out those studs. Well, that's what we got for now. This is probably going to be going up. What is today? Wednesday. So this should be up on Thursday. I'll be filming a teardown vid on the engine, getting it cleaned up. Also cleaning up the head from the casting issues that you saw on that. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe and do it for annoying. You good kitty. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good cat. Yeah, it's a good cat. Oh, hi, Squirt.